Thokozani, I am Paul Abadimu, the advocate of Dlozi, and once again I welcome you to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much for choosing to view this video. If you still haven't subscribed to the channel, I suggest you do so by clicking on the subscription button, because remember, we are always one subscriber away from making our 100K goal come through. So click on the subscription button and don't forget to click on the notification button so that you are notified every time there is new content on the channel. Don't forget to like this video and leave your comments down below to keep the conversation buzzing. Welcome to another video, and this time we are starting a new season of Ndumba Chronicles. Kindly note that all stories shared in the season of Ndumba Chronicles have received consent from the people involved, and we will not be sharing any full details of their clients, but this is just for learning purposes and healing purposes. Wow. The things we encounter in Ndumenzethu, I think sometimes we hardly talk about them, and I think I'm just opening up that space, and I've been fortunate enough that with every person I might be talking about or telling their story to you has actually given consent for me to share this. Moreover, for purposes of them finding their healing and also giving you a heads up so that you stay woke. So today on Ndumba Chronicles, we will be talking about Lerato and her passed away. So another Saturday in my world, I am preparing for my walk-in consultations, or rather in-person consultations. I know when it's Friday and Saturdays, those days tend to drag because I get to sit with clients, and it's not like the virtual sessions whereby I sit with somebody on the phone. When I'm doing in-person sessions, a person can take for something like 45 minutes to an hour, depending on some inkinga yomuntu basically. So that morning, I woke up very early. I was like eager to just wrap up the day, because normally on Saturdays, I sometimes do the river and come back and work in Ndumbeni. So if I did the river and come back and work in Ndumbeni, I sometimes close at 2 p.m., 3 p.m. in Ndumbeni. But this time around, there was no cleansings, because I do my cleansings first beginning of the month and month end. So it was another day, another Saturday, a normal Saturday, if I might say so. So my assistant comes in, and she was a little bit late, and we start having a little conversation. I asked her to make me some tea, and we start tidying up in Ndumbeni, preparing for our next our consultations of the day. But she kindly put in a plea ukuthi she'll knock off at 12 because she has some personal errands to run. And so basically I have to know when is my last client, who's my last client, what time are they coming in. So she's like, Gogo, your last client is coming in at 2 p.m. today. She's traveling from Bloemfontein, so she kindly asked that we be patient with her because she's not physically in a good state and she's heavily pregnant and all of that. So I'm like, okay, cool, let us see how that goes. So basically it's another client, it's another situation, right? So Anya sevenza, guys, my day keeps on going, our day keeps on going, our day keeps on going. Kushayo 12:15. I think that I didn't have anyone between 12 and 12:30. So I took a bit of a break. I'm like, yo, let me get something to drink. I get in the house and I get myself something to drink. Normally my assistant uba corner with the kids, but that Saturday they went to visit my mom's friend. So I was basically home alone, if I can say the least. Because after that situation with Elsie, I think I personally have trust issues with helpers, and every time I'm contemplating having a helper, I'm having a hard time of actually understanding, well, what is really that. But anyway, so shy 2 o'clock, hey, the lady's not here. I call my assistant. Oh, I call my assistant because Bisha is saying, can you please kindly check on 2 o'clock? She's not here yet and I'm waiting. I understand that she's expecting, she's pregnant, but can you kindly check on her so that at least I know that I'm still expecting her? Fine. She called me back, my assistant Gogo. She says she's on the way, so she should be there in about 10-15 minutes. So I wait. Okay, give it a bit. At 2:20, my assistant takes me, Gogo, she's outside, can I let her in? I'm saying yes, please let her in. So she comes in all the way. People that have been here in Dubai know that you walk all the way to the back and then you come here in Dubai. She knocks, pretty gorgeous lady. I'm like, hi Gogo, you can come in, because I was also listening to music. So she comes in, she takes off her shoes and she wants to sit on the floor. So I'm like, will you be able to actually sit on the floor? You can sit on the chair. So Mina and Duminyam guys, I still sit on the floor. My sisters have not yet permitted me to actually sit on a chair. I'm judging them every single time, but I'm working hard for that. Okay. The end goal is the chair, because like I told you, my back is showing me flames. So she comes in, she sits down, and I can tell she's been driving. So I ask her, where you from? She's like, no, I'm from Bloemfontein, but I stay in Pretoria. I'm in between Pretoria and Bloemfontein because of my family and my kid and work and all of that. So but I decided to come see you before I actually go to Pretoria. Please don't mind the change in color. The sun is doing the things. I get we are out of the rain, so now the sun is doing the things. So basically. So we start conversating, because personally, when you come into my Ndumba, I like to make sure that you are comfortable. I do not want to make you feel as if you are in a hostile environment. Your energy is everything, because I'm able to connect better with you if you are in a better state of receiving messages, or rather allowing me to connect namadluzwako. So if you are uptight and all of that, it sometimes doesn't work because it creates a tense environment. So I like to have a bit of a chitty chatty with my clients. So here we are having a conversation like my everyday clients, and she tells me, no, I'm Lerato, which is not her real name, and she said, yo Goga, I'm so excited to see you. You're so beautiful in person and you're so humble. I'm like, girl, what do you mean? This is me every day. I wake up like this, and on top of that, are you shocked that I'm humble? Don't believe everything you see on TV, and don't believe everything you see on TV. So anyway, so I'm like, okay, energy is here, spirit is here. Can I start connecting? Can we start the consultation session? So immediately when I start channeling into her energy field, hi man, the first thing that is popping up, this person is not pregnant, So I look at her, I'm busy channeling. I look at her and I ask her, Gogo, are you pregnant? And she says, yes, Gogo, I'm pregnant. I look at her again. I ask her, Gogo, are you pregnant? And she says, yes, I'm pregnant. Look down. And she says, Gogo, again, you're not pregnant. You're not pregnant. She says, Gogo, I'm pregnant. I've been going through every sauna and they're telling me but I'm pregnant because I'm displaying signs of someone that is pregnant. My breasts are enlarged, I've got swollen feet, I got cravings, I got all of these things, I got nausea. So I'm like to her, oh, she says, when I take a pregnancy test, the pregnancy test says I'm pregnant. Okay, fine. I keep on channeling. But here, what it's showing me that she miscarried. She's not pregnant. So in my head, I'm like, she's probably still going through pregnancy or phantom pregnancy. I don't know how to explain it, because your body never stops creating the hormones, especially if you're so far along. So I'm like, how far are you? And she starts explaining. I'm like, I'm supposed to be 6 months right now. And I'm very much puzzled, you know. I'm very much in awe. So I start touching on other aspects of her life, and to only find that she's also a gifted hand. And in the space of her being a gifted hand, she is a partner in her life, but there is a bit of a conflict Dlozi, whereby they do not approve of the partner that she has in her life, because they're complaining that she's neglected her spiritual duties and she has subjected herself to being used by this partner. And this man in question has not been in her life for an X period of time. That reason being is that he's actually running, you know, from responsibility, accountability, and etc. So her response to that, she says, no, ever since I fell pregnant, the guy has not been present in my life. But in the midst of that, I see Hore, they are showing me another guy. Lerato has a man and Lerato has a side bay. So I'm like, no, Lerato, we are literally going to have to unpack this from the beginning, because you're not giving me the full story. So she starts opening up, and she's like, I'm not here to waste your time. I know where you are going, and I know what you're about to ask me. Goga, I'm dating a pastor. I am a side chick for a pastor. He is married. I'm in a long-term relationship, but ever since I fell pregnant, from the first time I found out that I'm pregnant, my partner has not been the same. And I've been stuck with this guy, and we've been carrying on. This guy is a high school sweetheart, and he's a pastor. And when he started in his stretch of being a pastor, he actually reached out to me. We reconnected because I was looking for a spiritual home, and he was somebody that I knew. And I thought, you know what, X plus X, it means Z. So let me be in the space with somebody I can trust, because at that time I had not also understood what is my spiritual gift, you know. And I tell him, yes, when you are spiritually gifted, and she says yes. But when I got to Pastor Bay's church, he told me upright that I'm not supposed to be a sangom, I'm not supposed to twasa, but I'm supposed to take this gift spiritually in the church and serve in the church, and I will serve in his church. Because the Santa Like is now accommodative of African spirituality. Guys, please forgive me for the lighting. The sun is doing the warawara, and I have to quickly shoot this because mailing you pila, guys. There's a funeral. My mom's friend has passed, so it's just a long story. I don't want to get into that, but I'm just rushing to that because angifuna ukufikisana no movie, angifuna ukufikisana Dlozi and all of that. Anyway, so hey guys, so while in that conversation, she starts going deep. So I've been serving this guy, I've been serving a guy. Utsmara kuluma, guys. I heard in my right ear, and I was like, can you please wait a bit? Can you please just hang on? And she's shocked because she doesn't understand. Guys, ngizwe ngijinyelwa igazi. Ngithi gogo ngicela ukubhema. Today's session ngathi izongidraina. Ayingibheme isnape. Uthulile ngibhekile akakhulumi next. Sengipink ke manje. Athi gogo nawe ngithusa. Kere kuthusa ka enkare uchintile nkasi wena. Kere skaba jwalo. Wena maybe ubona whatever you are seeing. Ngibheme isniff phuphu. Ngibheme ngithule. Basho man. Ngithi bengiloko alokathi eya ngithi wena ujala nomuntu ene lo muntu lo wakho uthwele lo unesonto uyaganga lo muntu wakho emiyakusebenzisa lo muntu. Awuna pregnancy wena. You're not pregnant. Angisho ngiyakutshela mina. You were pregnant. You are not pregnant. Uboshe lo muntu ngintshele ngithi bayakhuluma ugogo yakhuluma uyangitshela ukuthi lo muntu wakho kubophile XYZ. Le ntombazane iqale ke khihla isililo. Uyakhala lapha endumeni. Ngiyi-1 ejardini leso sikhathi, guys. Uhambile ugogo, she took an early day. I'm alone, my brother's not in the house. It's just me and this lady. Hey, she starts crying. So in the midst of being a healer, you also have to understand that we wear many hats in Ndumbeni. I have to be both your healer, your comforter, understand you, psychologist, your therapist, and all of that. A mother, a friend, a sister. I have to relate to you in a way that you are comfortable yourself. You understand that? And trust me, there was such a lot of things that we had to unpack, no Lerato, but for the ngiyabonga mnganami, yazi le content ongishitisayo namhlanje ngizokubonga nje ithi kusasa nje ungithole imali ngithi box lengumbi ayabulala like okay baba kanjani angifuni ukuthi kubonakalise estradeni yini manje le nto. I'm so sorry we had to cut our story short. I had to leave the house. I'm being a peeler. As you can see, it's always a ball. I don't know, I always get onion. But anyway, nobody wants the onion magu peeler. So that's me right there being umama estrati. Guys. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this part 1 of our Ndumba Chronicles, and I'm hoping to see you on part 2. Don't forget to like this video, leave your comments down below to keep the conversation buzzing. And I hope you are actually figuring out what is really the story with Lerato and Pastor Bay. So I look forward to unpacking it with you as we go. You are surely going to enjoy this new series of Ndumba Chronicles. See you soon, fam.